Welcome to Signposts with Vida. I am Vida, so it's great to have you here. Hope you have had a fantastic weekend and you're ready for all the week has in store for you. Now, I've been toying in my mind what I would, really like to switch into. I know we did a series on finance not so long ago, so I thought to break it a little bit with another mixed basket of experiences, and so I'm going to be gisting you in the next, across the next couple of weeks about different experiences, what I have learned, and how, I have coped with those experiences. So the first one I would share today would be my experience at MM2. And this is not a paid ad, and I have written about this before on my LinkedIn, Facebook, and all my other social media handles. And I thought that it would really be nice to, give it a voiceover, because when we see something good and experience something good, we should actually talk about it quite a lot. Nigeria is full of good people and it's a great nation. So, the other day I was traveling and I strolled into MM2 pretty early, so I had some time to catch breakfast. I looked at the array of food vendors, we have at the airport there, and I decided, what, as memory served me a nice, juicy chickpea sandwich, I decided to head to Chicken Republic. And as I approached the entrance, the security personnel, who happened to be a lady, saw me and was so excited to see me that, being a typical Lagosian, I was now worried if there was a problem inside, so I paused, looked over both shoulders, thinking that perhaps she was speaking to somebody, or, really excited at somebody else coming behind me. And I had to ask her, is there a problem? She said, no, with a big smile on her face, and I could tell genuinely that she was really excited to see me. So it was a great way to, approach and enter that particular service. And so I entered feeling all special with myself, and environment was clean, positive energy, bright. The smell of food, assured me that I had made the right choice. I waited on the queue, and when I reached the counter for my own turn to be served, it so happened to be that the supervisor, whose name I didn't know at the time, took my order, asked me a few questions on, specifications, and I gave and he was very, very hands-on throughout. I was observing. He took my order, I made my payment, I went and sat. Eventually, my food was ready. I noticed I got my food, had a great meal. And for those of us who are bracers, you know how tricky it can be eating. And so I had finished eating, and I was, systematically using my finger to see how I could deliver myself from the things caught up in my braces. And the security lady, whose name I found out later is Dayo, Madam Dayo, saw me, and please note that she was behind me at the door. I was backing her. She paid attention, and she saw that I was fiddling with my finger in my mouth. She went and got me the box of toothpick for me to pick from. That, also blew me away. I observed while eating, and I saw how the manager, whose name I also found out later to be Muiwa, was really interacting with his team. He was hands-on, the energy was great, the rapport, the energy, the vibes at the counter, all top-notch. And it totally left me feeling like, oh, this is a great experience, Now, what am I trying to bring out of this experience today? I'm bringing out the fact that service is so basic. People are still going on and on about customer service. That's basic. It's customer experience that we're talking about. And the customer experience starts from before the purchase, before the transaction happens. So, Madam Dayo, whether she is educated, schooled, or an expert in the service industry, understood what it meant to trigger my experience positively from the moment I approached their organization. And through it all, the experience remained positive and very attentive. Now, so what are you doing? If you're just doing your job and you're not bringing your person, you're not bringing your own flavor, your own vibes to it, your own value, then you're just doing service. But every time that you have an opportunity of doing something, put that little, what's the French phrase, je ne sais quoi on it. Sprinkle a little magic of your own on it. Make it memorable. Believe me, I have had reason to go back to MM2 twice or so since then. The first time I went in there just to say hello to them, I wasn't interested in making another purchase. And the last time I went in there, I made another purchase. And I made the purchase because I remembered the positive one I had, and so I became a repeat customer. I hope that you're able to glean some value from this and change the narrative as regards to the things you do on a daily basis. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic new week. God bless you.